This is your PIR for Thursday, March 31st, 2022. All facts you need to know for the Patriot on the go. Patriots of the world, hope we're doing well on this last day of March. Can you believe it? Oh yeah, I'm moving into April tomorrow. Indeed. Man, oh man, and things are going to speed up. You think this month went fast? Watch April. Look out. Alrighty, let's get right into it and no announcements. So, takes us to item 1, space weather brought to us by Laura Walker of the oraclereport.com. The new astrological year begins with the new moon in Aries tonight at 1:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, April 1st. Before this, today, we have the sun discharging the ruler of a nation, asking us to take charge of our lives in the new year. When we take charge of our lives, we are fulfilling this New Year's theme of a flock of wild geese. We can take turns leading and protecting. Geese are ferocious defenders. Emotional distortions or mutations could interrupt our focus. So, the best idea is to balance our perspective with logic. Mars is discharging a large white dove bearing a message. We enter the new year affirming the message of peace. Very good. Oh yeah. That is your space weather. Tomorrow is the beginning of the new astrological year, and she says here it'll be 1:24 a.m. Eastern Time. So when you wake up tomorrow in the United States, it will be the new astrological year. Very good. Moving right along, let's get to our next item. Item 2, economics, currencies, cryptos, equities, and precious metals. Nothing to report. No major changes up or down 10% or more. And even looking at all the commodities markets, gold is currently at $1,940.30. Silver down, not even a penny, to $25.10. Crude oil, look at this, $101.91. Yeah, it's down $5. Think our gas prices will come down? No. Again, watch out for $200 a barrel oil. We will see that. See what else. Take a look at cryptos. BTC, Bitcoin's at 47,428. XRP, 86.81. That's 86 cents. 86.81. Alrighty, let's see what else. That's about it economically. Not a lot to report. The Black Swan event continues, and today was the deadline for making payments in Russian rubles for Russian oil and gas. Now, they did say it's going to take some time to convert things over, but they're standing firm. They are standing firm. And all the European countries who said, and the EU countries, G7, that said they will not pay rubles for oil or gas, Russia said, that's fine. We won't sell you anything. That is that. Oh my goodness. So the Black Swan event continues to unfold. Again, it's an unwinding process. Look how many decades and decades and decades the U.S. dollar has tightened its grip on the world's economy. The petrodollar is going to take a while to unwind this, but it is. It's happening right now. Speaking of, we also have Russia has offered SWIFT alternative for dollarless trade with India. Take a look at this real quick so I can pull this article up. Yeah, it says the Indian government is reportedly considering Moscow's proposal to turn to the Russian payment system, which allows direct rupee-ruble transfers in bilateral trade. The mechanism developed by the Russian Central Bank is expected to boost commerce between the two countries by avoiding dollar-denominated trade and allowing the world's third biggest oil consumer to continue purchases from Russia, bypassing Western sanctions. Yeah, that's the Russian messaging system called the SPFS. That is their alternative to SWIFT. So that continues on, like I said, unraveling of the petrodollar system. What else do we have here? Yeah, geopolitical. Item 3, geopolitical. Not a lot to talk about. The war continues. The clown show continues here in the United States. Hunter Biden's laptop is coming out. Matt Gaetz actually successfully inserted it into the congressional record yesterday, but not without some protest in the beginning. They didn't want to allow it, but they did, and it is in there. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's about it. We're watching, see what happens in Ukraine. Pray for the people there. It's a hard time for civilians. Patrick Lancaster, the broadcaster, who's English, American, speaks in English and speaks fluent Russian. He's been going around in Mariupol, attached to the DPR, the Donetsk People's Republic troops. He's been talking to a lot of civilians there, and they're just coming out, one right after the other, saying the Ukrainian army, not the Russian army, the Ukrainian army attacked them. The Ukrainian army bombed their houses. The Ukrainian army shot into their houses and set them on fire, not the Russians. People are upset, very upset, and this is all going to come out. Now, they've opened up a humanitarian corridor for the people of Mariupol to leave, but they again said no Ukrainian troops will be allowed to leave. Once they finish up in Mariupol, they will commence the cauldron that they have set up in the northern part of the Donetsk region. There are 60,000 Ukrainian troops there, and they also bombed, I believe it was 2 fuel depots last night, the Russians did, and interrupted the fuel flow for the vehicles, etc., to those troops, to those 60,000 troops. So they're going to be caught there with no resupply, no fuel, and surrounded by the Russians. Wow. Okay, so we will keep an eye on that. Again, prayers to the innocent people caught. It's horrible. It's a tragedy. There's such a heartbreak. The pain of war upon civilian population, the children, the men and women who have nothing to do with it. Tragic. It's a shame it had to come to this. But again, evil has marched on, and greed has marched on and demanded their ways to force and change nations and forcing will upon other nations. And it comes to a point, it gets to a breaking point. Okay, see what else. That's about it geopolitically. Keep an eye on everything. Like I said, things are going to be really picking up come April 1st. Really going to get going. Alrighty, item 4, earth changes. Heads up, if you're in the northeastern United States, we could have some severe weather today. We had tornadoes march through the central part of the United States. I think there were a couple of deaths, a lot of injuries, damage. And look out down the east coast, northern and east coast of Florida today, Georgia, South Carolina. You could have some heavy storms there also. See, around the world, not a lot going on. So it's pretty quiet. Also, heads up, we have some solar storms that are hitting us. We could potentially see some aurora activity, aurora borealis, at lower latitudes here in the United States and other parts of the world. So be on the lookout. If you've never seen the aurora, it's absolutely beautiful. Really gorgeous thing. It's kind of amazing to witness, but we could see some of that. Alrighty, that is about it for earth changes. Alrighty, item 5, tip of the day. Tip of the day I have for you is to make sure you have sufficient cooking oils, because that's one thing that runs out in time of need. And you can store them. There's different ways you can store them. They're shelf stable. Make sure you get good ones, preferably not oils that are bad for you. Get some good oils like olive oil, coconut oil, things like that, but just make sure you have sufficient amount, because that's one thing that during times of turmoil and shortages that people run out of fast: cooking oils. So that is my tip of the day. Make sure you have sufficient amount of that. Alrighty, last but not least, let's go to the prophetic word of the day by Doug Addison. Doug has words today, March 31st, 2022. The Lord is going to do some very positive house cleaning. Whoa. Did you hear that? The Lord is going to do some very positive house cleaning. Yeah, I think God's going to drain the swamp. Oh my goodness, here we go. Anyway, so that is it, pages. Very short today, very short, sweet, and to the point. Oh, you know, I want to say something. Yesterday, it appeared my PIR was posted late. It wasn't. I did it early in the morning. It took that long for Rumble to get it posted. Hours. It took literally hours for my video to come up. Something really weird was going on there. Not sure what it was, but it finally did get posted. So thank you for everyone's patience, and I have no idea when this will get posted. I'm doing it early in the morning. We'll see if Rumble's still having a problem. I actually put it over on BitChute yesterday also, because we do have the alternative BitChute channel. So that's it, Patriots. Last day of the month. Oh yeah. What will April hold? Good things, I'm sure. So that's it. Alrighty. Yep. Short, sweet, and to the point. Till tomorrow, everyone. Be well, stay alert, and remember, where we go one, we go all. God bless.